Yes, and so many reasons to celebrate. Last night, on Sunday night, by the Brooklyn City women's team, we had a number of people from the club out there supporting, and after suffering through a monsoon in the middle of the day out in Bush Terminal, everybody's cold and wet. It was nice to celebrate that cup result with the women's team. Tons of stuff to talk about across the soccer world internationally, and a lot of stuff on the BCFC end across Brooklyn all weekend, which we will jump into. But here we are for the Monday Kickoff podcast. Sorry we're a little late this week. A few things came up this morning, and some really nasty weather, wet, cold, that kind of New York November weather that makes things interesting. So here we are, brought to you by City League Coffee again, and to jump into the Monday recap. So I'm first going to start with the Queens League Mexico, which is special meaning to us because one of our coaches, Coach Vero, is down south playing in that competition with her team Peluche Caligari, who are enjoying an incredible run through the tournament so far. Vero, if you've been watching the games at all, you'll see has been having increasing influence from game to game, is really starting to dominate these matches at times. So love to see it. Love to see Vero down there doing her thing. And we'll be posting details on upcoming matches. I believe they're going to be entering the playoff round of that competition. So definitely want to check it out. Super exciting format, and something unique that's really entertaining to watch. So just to jump into other soccer, football around the world, mainly what's going on with the New York professional clubs. Gotham FC, a huge upset win over Kansas City this past weekend, so congrats to them. It's great to see the New York, New Jersey side doing well and progressing. I think they're going to be playing Orlando Pride in the next round of the NWSL playoffs, so congrats Gotham. NYCFC, big win in Charlotte. So congrats to them. They will be playing in, again, that funky MLS structure, playoff structure, but they'll be playing in 2 weeks, the next playoff match, and who I'm not sure who it's against yet, but we'll check that out soon. And Brooklyn FC had a great match on Saturday afternoon out in Coney Island, a clean sheet, 1-0 win. Happened to be there to witness that match. Great stuff by Brooklyn FC. You start to see the influence of their head coach this year, and high defensive pressure and intensity in the counterattack, and just a great match. And hopefully they can continue that the next couple weekends. I believe they have home matches this upcoming Saturday and next Saturday, 22nd. So check them out if you can. And on that note, we will transition into Brooklyn City FC action from this past weekend. So as you can see, the celebration by the women's side Sunday night at Bush Terminal. It's a big win for them, 7-0. Goal scorers, I'll start in order with Michaela Rain, scored the first one. And then they just kind of poured in from there. Tally had a hat trick, so good job, Tally. And Lena had a brace, so great stuff by the women's team. Again, 7-0 win, and their next match will be on December 7th versus Williamsburg International Soccer Club. So December 7th, not sure if we're home yet or not, but if we are home, even if we're not home, it's going to be in Williamsburg, still in Brooklyn. Hopefully everybody can make it out, come support the women's team. They've been on a roll in the cup. And again, I just want to highlight and emphasize a lot of work has been done from the summer coming into the fall to kind of rebuild the roster for our women's squad. As we were a little unlucky with some player movement. And so the roster, a lot of hard work has gone into getting it to where it stands now. So great job, everybody involved. On the men's side, the men's had a bye weekend, so we had a great kind of team party, social event at Berry Park, who's a club partner, on Friday night. It was a great turnout, a lot of fun, great group of guys, and it's good to get them together on the week off in a social setting. We've got some huge matches coming up in the Cosmopolitan Soccer League this weekend and next weekend, so it'll be really fun to see the men back in action again. On the youth side, as usual, a ton of stuff. I think we had roughly 25 matches across all ages. Everybody from the U8s and U9s up through U17s were playing. On the girls' side, it's a pretty good weekend, especially with our older ages. Our 2010s had a really exciting and goal-scoring draw versus DV7. I think the final was 4-4. As we mentioned in previous weeks, these matches versus DV7 are an excellent kind of Brooklyn Queens derby, always going against great teams due to credit to Nadia and her staff over at DV7 on the girls' side. So 4-4 draw, lots of goals, lots of back and forth action for our 2010 girls. 2011s had a nice 2-0 win against Long Island Soccer Club on Saturday. And our 2014-15 girls had a nice league win against BKU on Sunday, Bush Terminal, kind of in the rain out there. I believe the score was 4-0. And our 2016s, I believe, had a nice win versus Success Academy on Saturday. So good stuff on the girls' side. On the boys' side, also had some great results. Bit of a mix overall, but I would say our 2015s had an exciting weekend. Those are our U11s. Had a really exciting 2-1 cup win versus FFF on Sunday. And it was just a super intense match. It happened to be there to see. Great stuff by both sides. FFF's actually coached by a former colleague of ours, Batter. And it's always great to go up against, see our colleagues out there in the New York City youth soccer world and go up against them in some really high quality games. So good stuff for the 15s. They also had a 2-2 draw against Brooklyn Italians on Saturday evening. So productive weekend for them. Kind of mixed results across the rest of the board. Our 09s and 10s had the weekend off. And then our 11s down to our 2017s, I understand had a nice win versus Brooklyn Force, I believe, on Saturday. So good stuff on the youth side. It will all continue again next weekend as the fall season winds down for many teams. Some of the league seasons are done, and now we're into Tri-State Cup matches. So everybody's still in contention in the group stages of their cup matches. And yeah, it's going to be just another big weekend ahead. We've got our 2011s in a tournament, 2011 girls in a tournament this upcoming weekend. And other than that, full week of training and full speed ahead. So thanks for tuning in again this week, and we'll be back with you on Friday for the weekend preview. All right, take care, guys.